Hello friends and strangers, my name is Laura Lily and welcome back to my channel. Jumping right in, this video shouldn't exist. What I mean by that is today's video was supposed to be a vlog. I was supposed to be going out with my friend, we were going to go to dinner, watch a horror film, and I was going to get my tongue pierced. She had other plans, completely more important. It was her boyfriend's birthday, like way more important. I completely get it. But that means I didn't go get my tongue pierced because there's no way I'm putting metal through that on my own. So I was like, well, what should I do? And of course I've got that video for next week, which you will see next week, finally, which is another advice video that I've got for you. Then I was thinking, okay, I'll do that this week. And then something terrifying happened to me and I wasn't going to make it a video. I was like, oh, that was scary as hell, never mind. And it wasn't until I was on FaceTime with my best friend Charlotte, another shout out for her, she's got to be mentioned in every video, I'm sorry, it just has to happen. Yeah, it wasn't until I was on FaceTime with her that I realised this is actually way more frightening than I was making it out to be. And she was the one that said, you have to make this a video. She was like, Laura, get this out there, tell the internet. And I was like, why? No one's gonna care. And she was like, I guarantee you so many people will have had such similar experiences, especially because this scary paranormal whatever it was happened on Halloween. So the first thing I did upon waking up was ring my boyfriend, and I said to him, Tyler, something terrifying happened, here's what it was. And he's like, that's a figment of your imagination. And I'm like, no. And he's like, yeah, you were half awake, you were scared, and you pictured something scary. But here's the thing, I was not scared. There was no reason for me to be scared. Every night, pretty much, since I've been here, I've woken up around half three in the morning, and I've got up, gone to the toilet and gone back to bed because I'm an old woman. But I wasn't scared, I wasn't frightened, it was just a normal night. It didn't even clock to me that it was Halloween because I had no plans and it was a Wednesday. So why would I be worried that it's Halloween and something scary is going to happen? Because I didn't even realise it was Halloween, like it didn't even register in my head. So here's what actually happened. I'm in bed, right? It's around 3:30 in the morning, which, as we all know, is the devil's hour or the witching hour. Now, there's debates whether the witching hour's at midnight and then the devil hour's at 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. So I'm going to include a Google search of the witching hour being at 3 a.m. and show you that it's not just me. Like, everyone thinks that that's the time when spirits are most active. So yeah, here's what happens. I wake up, it's 3:30, normal for me here. Every day since I've been here, pretty much, I've woken up at around 3. And I do my usual, I'm like, okay, it's the middle of the night, I need a wee, I haven't weed in ages. So I get up, I go to the bathroom, which is there. My bed is this way, my bathroom's this way. They are opposite each other. And I get up, go to the bathroom. And as I'm coming out of the bathroom, next to my bed, where my phone and iPad are on charge, like there's a gap about this big next to my bed between the wall. Easy enough for someone to stand on, right? There's a figure. And it looked like a person. It looked like a silhouette of a person. And I could see their eyes. It was almost like someone was standing there dressed in all black, wearing glow-in-the-dark eye contacts. That's how it felt. That's how it looked. And I didn't know what the fuck to do. I was trying not to wake up my flatmates because, like I said, it was so early in the morning, but I was about to scream. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. So I don't know if you can see, that's where my bedroom door is, and then this is where my bathroom door is. So it's like just a short gap, pretty much, between my bathroom door and my bedroom door. So I maintain eye contact with this thing and I leave my bedroom and I go into the kitchen slash living room, right? And I sit down on the sofa and I'm like, okay, that was scary, but it was probably nothing. It was probably just the curtain in a weird way, or maybe there was like something on my wall. I was trying to make it rational in my head. I was trying to apply some science to it, some logic. I was like, okay, this isn't a ghost. It can't be a ghost. Now, in our kitchen, we have 2 big double doors that lead out onto our, like, back garden area, right? And the curtains on those doors are never shut, because why would they be? No one sleeps in the kitchen. No one's in there late enough to think that it's worth shutting them. They're never shut, basically. And so I'm sitting on the sofa. I'm trying to calm myself down. I'm like, okay, what can I do? I need to breathe. And I look up, and said figure is outside the kitchen doors. Same eyes, same figure, same height. It's a bit taller than me, but maybe not like a giant. And at this point, I remember my bedroom window is open because I sleep with it open because it's hot. So if this is a person, then they've got out my bedroom window and they're staring at me through the door. But if this isn't a person, which I'm thinking it can't be by this point, because my bedroom window does not open enough for an actual human being to slide through it. So I'm like, what's happening? And at this point, I'm freaking out. I'm almost in tears. I'm like staring at this thing and it's just staring back at me. And I'm like, what does it want? Like, it doesn't look like it's trying to hurt me. It's just there looking at me. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to stay in here and look at this thing. I'm not going to get up to close the curtains because I don't want to be near it. But my back door is locked. I know that. I know my flatmate always locks the back door before he goes to bed. So I'm like, phew, the back door's locked. I can see it's locked. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm safe in here. But I still don't want to be in here with it looking at me, you know? I think to myself, okay, what's the best course of action? I need to get back into my bedroom because that's where my phone is. That's where all my means of communication are, you know, like my laptop sits on the bottom and then my iPad and then my phone, and they all charge on top of each other. So I'm like, okay, I need to get to one of those and communicate with someone that something terrifying is happening. So I leave the kitchen. Bear in mind, it's only been like 5-10 minutes at this point. Like, it has not been very long, and I'm not giving myself a chance for this to go on for very long, because as soon as I see this figure, I'm out of there. So I leave the kitchen, I come back into my bedroom, which is down a very long corridor from the kitchen to my bedroom. I'm at the very end of the corridor and my kitchen's at the very other end, and there's 5 other rooms between my room and the kitchen. So, you know, it's quite a big corridor. And I shut my bedroom door. The first thing I do is I run to the window and I shut it. And I shut my bathroom door because that's still open from when I ran out earlier. And I sit on my bed and I'm like, okay, breathe. This thing is not next to my bed anymore. Whatever it was, it's outside now. It can't get in. I'm okay. And then I remember my bathroom window is open because I sleep with that open too. So I'm like, I need to close that. So I get up out of bed. My bathroom window is frosted, obviously, and only the top bit of it opens. So there's like this much window that doesn't open, and then like this much that does. So it's not like someone could get in. And it was only open a really tiny bit, like this far, like it was on the latch, you know. So it wasn't fully wide open. So like no one could fit their hand through it or anything. It was just like letting a little gentle breeze in. So I go in there and I see this figure again and these 2 eyes, and I can see a hand pressed against the glass, and I'm freaking out. I'm in tears. I'm so frightened, and at this point I'm shouting. I don't care if I wake my flatmates up. In fact, I'm hoping I do wake them up because I want them to come and save me. So I'm shouting, go away. I'm going, go away, go away, go away. And I slam this bathroom window shut, and I slam the bathroom door shut, and I jump into bed and I get under the covers. Now, I sleep in my dressing gown, and it is a very fluffy, very big dressing gown with a hood. And I have that hood all the way up. I have it tied all the way up here like this. I'm under my covers and I'm freaking out. And at some point, because of I've woken up at 3 a.m. Like, of course I'm tired. I've done all this running up and down the corridor. I'm slamming doors, I'm shouting. At some point, I fall asleep like that. I don't remember falling asleep. I don't remember trying to fall asleep. All I know is I woke up at like some point the next day, and I'm explaining this to my boyfriend, and he's like, here's the thing. When you're scared, your brain's gonna create things that come from your subconscious, whatever. He's trying to apply science because he's a really smart guy. And I'm like, Tyler, listen to me. I was not dreaming. This was not my subconscious. It wasn't a lucid dream. It wasn't sleep paralysis. This was real. We've all heard the legends, right? That on Halloween, all spirits can roam freely before, you know, the witching hour's up at 4 a.m. and they have to go back to where they are like locked to. So like say there's a spirit haunting a house, or like it's stuck in that house or whatever, it can roam freely. It's been spoken on in American Horror Story. It's been spoken on in a lot of like public media because it's like folklore, right? So yeah. And he's trying to explain this, and I'm like, but Tyler, it happened during the devil's hour. It happened on Halloween night. Like, off. This happened. And at this point, I'm like, I need to talk to Charlotte because she believes in this stuff. You don't. I don't know if I believe in it. I don't know what the hell I saw. I just need to talk to someone who does believe in it so I can get both sides. And I'm telling her, and she's like, I 100% believe you. I don't think it was a demon. I think that was a ghost. And I was thinking like, okay, but why would anyone die around here? You know, this is a perfectly nice area. There's not much crime. There's no reason other than like an old person who's died of like natural causes to die around this area. And then of course I remembered I'm in Christchurch, and back in 2011 a massive, like, I think it was like a 6.8, probably more on the Richter scale, earthquake happened, and several people, I'm talking like over 150, died. I looked it up on Wikipedia, and a significant number of people died on the street that I currently live on. And so it's like all the roads here are like box roads, like in America, and I'm on the very end of a road, so like at a T-junction, and the road that goes this way, more people died on that road than died on my actual road. But of course my bedroom is at the end of the building, right? So that road is here, like it's next to, that's the road I always talk about when I say like, oh, I can hear cars. That's there, that's right there, like where my bed is. And so many people died there during the earthquake that it wouldn't surprise me if those spirits or whatever were trying to get back to find their family who also died, and this is the one night of the year they can get around, right? Anyway, I don't want to go too much into speculation. I don't want to go too much into talking about spirits and stuff. Of course, I do believe in it because I truly believe I saw that. I truly believe that's what happened. I've had dreams sort of similar to stuff like that before since being here. I never get dreams like that at home. Let me know if you've had any similar experiences. Drop me a message, comment down below, drop me an Instagram DM, whatever. I want to hear them. I want to know your stories. I want to know if you think ghosts exist. I want to know what you think I saw, what you think it was. But I 100% promise you, I'm not lying. I screenshot the amount of sleep it said I'd got, and it shows quite clearly that I woke up, so I wasn't dreaming. I woke up during that time period, and I'd taken something like 1,000, I'll put it on the screen, but I'd taken a significant number of steps which I would not have taken. And any movements I do in my sleep, it doesn't register, because there's been plenty of times where I've woken up and this has gone 0. So I don't know what to think. I'm terrified, but at least Halloween's over, so whatever spirits are about can't walk freely and they're stuck wherever they are. So yeah, that's today's video. Next week's video will be an actual advice video. It's a big life update. That's coming, I promise. You're going to see it next week. I think a lot of you will be pleasantly surprised. I think a lot of you will be like annoyed at me, but it's whatever. We'll find out next week. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow my Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. The links are down below. Please remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell because I post every Saturday/Sunday/Monday. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much. Bye.